Well, good morning from pretty much, let's face it, heaven on earth. It's beautiful. It is in South Africa, but we're not at the beach house. We're in the KwaZulu-Natal Midlands, about 3 hours from my mother's house. And we've been here for the past couple of days for the most exciting reason in the entire world. We're at Ardmore, and many of you will know that this is the most beautiful ceramic company who makes extraordinary sculptures of African animals, flora and fauna. Christie's have done auctions just of their work. They've collaborated with Hermès, making designs for their scarves. And it was all started 40 years ago by Faye Halstead in her pottery studio in this area of Africa. And Faye came to Lalande to stay with us. And
she loved the way we use the tablecloths.
Oh my God, I was blown away by your one at Lalande with all the green chairs. It was just gave me such a thrill. With our 40th year, we did the bird story, and we had a table of 40, and it just was all the little things you showed me in the kitchen, the little mushrooms, and so I've put caterpillars and lizards, and I made all the birds with the grubs and moss, and the guests just ate with all the birds, like we were all feasting with the birds, and it was unbelievable. It makes you so happy. And I think in the world we live in today, just coming back to that French, sharing with family, good wine, good food, and then this absolute abundance of glory is just great.
From that shared love of porcelain and tableware came the really lovely idea and suggestion from Faye to do something together. And then I came up with the idea to do a Chateau de Table, which is an amazing sort of table scene with different pieces.
Chateau de Table, it's a French word, and it means the decoration that goes down the middle of the table. So there are incredible examples from previous royal palaces. Meissen have made ones that are based on porcelain, beautiful figures going down the table. And that's what gave Philip the idea that Ardmore could make the perfect Chateau de Table, a selection of sculptures that work together, that are meant to go together on one table.
Obviously, I think Ardmore lends itself beautifully to that. So thinking of creating a little story on the table with African animals and African trees and such, and it's going to be absolutely wonderful.
Yeah.
And now we've decided to...
I like our name.
Yeah, me too. It's a parade, a table parade.
A table parade.
I love it.
Lots of different animals, little scenes, it's going to be like a little story on the table.
So you're going to make a table parade.
Table parade.
For Lalande.
First ever.
But it won't be the last, I don't think.
First ever. And what I love about it is that it's like Rousseau. We're going to bring in all the animals, and it's going to be this enjoyment of, there's a flamingo, and there's a little tortoise. It's going to be such fun. I can't wait to get started.
Me neither.
As you can see, it's been a hive of creativity and activity here. But not only here. Back at Lalande, things are getting incredibly exciting. So let's have a little update from there.
It's always a good day for rebuilding the kitchen. Oh, I'm stuck in the blooming ladder.
We have found the door that Philip was looking for.
Oh, is this going into the kitchen?
So yeah, it's going to be one of the doors in the kitchen.
Is it the colour staying or?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Color for the kitchen.
Really?
There we go. Sit down there. Put your one down first and I'll drop this one there.
Right.
Thank you very much.
No problem. Look, you can choose
Oh,
a size and another color.
wow. Okay, well, I mean,
I was not ready for this.
I'm not really sure I know which colour that's best.
It matches your outfit. No, it's the same colour as your leggings.
Yes, very much. This is the colour of the year.
It's a very nice door though. It's very heavy. I think it's oak.
One moment, I need to get the dog. Galahad, where do you think you are going? Come on, darling.
So, do you want a quick demo of where this is going to go and how it's going to work?
Yes.
Great. I'm glad you said that. 'Cause it's a really heavy door.
Okay, sorry.
So this great big magnificent oak door is going here,
Oh, wow.
and it's going to be a sliding door. And it's going to be closing this off
Wow.
for the area cuisine.
Okay.
Very nice. And it's the original door, so it matches that door, which is there.
Does it fit?
It does, well, yes, it does fit actually.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a pretty good fit, but I think at some point in the past they've put some more plasterboards and stuff on there, which we'll remove during the next phase of demolition.
Okay. Oh,
So that door's going to go there, right? Mm-hmm. And it's going to go into the void of the wall,
yeah.
so it'll be hidden. But it's such a heavy door.
Yeah.
That we've got to buy a really good system to hang the door and make it so it's nice and smooth and it opens and closes properly without getting your fingers stuck in it. And then we've got that little tiny one there.
Oh, Oh, wow.
It's the same sort of door, but
It's not the same size.
so
That's
small.
the opening.
It's not a very big opening on this one. This is the original door as well, but
Wow.
unfortunately, this one's been trimmed up a little bit over the years by somebody.
Oh.
And it's going to go here,
Yep.
in that opening. I don't know how often you'll open and close this door. Will it be closed off?
Only when Natty just doesn't want my fumes of, whatever I'm cooking.
Well, you won't need to worry about that because you'll have a big extractor fan.
Yeah. Everyone is really busy with lots of work around the chateau. I am doing a little sweet treat. I'm going to press some dates. This is the last box of dates we have left after our very generous gift. I'm going to press them down. It will all make sense in the end, I promise. We have it all flattened out, and now I'm just putting the nut paste on. It's already looking really good. I have had a taste, I will say. It's very delicious. I put the dark chocolate in the microwave for a bit, and it's all nice and ready. It's quite a messy, sticky job, this. And then after that, we'll put all the nuts and seeds on, and then we'll put it in the fridge for a bit. And it will be ready for everybody later. I'm just putting some sea salt on for fun. And that's it. That's going into the fridge now. It's a bit dark in here. Can you see anything, Ben?
I eat lots of carrots. It's in the dark.
Oh, really? Eating lots of carrots gives you night vision.
That's right, Chris.
Don't tell me you've never heard that.
No. Are you joking?
No.
Yes, you are joking.
No,
It's the
honestly.
thing. Carrots are good for your vision.
Yeah.
Really?
Have you ever seen a rabbit with glasses?
No.
Well, there you go.
There's a lot of chords coming down here.
Yeah.
Is there like individual numbers on them?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I
Gosh.
have to number them
Yep.
to know where they go because Philip's plan is very complicated. There's quite a few circuits going in, new circuits.
You'll get that in the end. Yeah, I believe in you. And I made a little sweet treat for everybody.
Ooh, yummy.
This needs to be in the fridge for a tiny bit more longer, and then you can taste it.
What is it?
A sweet treat. You love anything sweet, don't you?
Music to my ear.
Yeah.
I'm actually having to pinch myself at the moment that so many exciting things are happening on 2 continents at once in my life. This table parade that Philip's working on with Faye will be absolutely groundbreaking. And then back at home, all of these exciting things are happening and the chateau is coming together. And I think this is going to be the most exciting year. So whilst Philip and Faye are working on all of this, Faye invited us to come and stay in her home here at Ardmore. And we've been staying in this beautiful bedroom. This is the moment that we arrived a couple of days ago. I can't believe the room. We are staying in the room that was Faye's mother's room, and it looks out onto the river. And wait till you see the ceiling. Let's just pan up. It's like a palace of thatch. And look, Philip, did you see? It's got the Ardmore fabric
I know, love it.
on the lampshades and on the cushions.
I love all the designs as well, like the one next to the bed.
Oh yeah, paintings by the early Ardmore artists. This is by Punch. And everywhere we look, there are the most extraordinary Ardmore sculptures. Look at this, with the guinea fowl.
I love Victorian chairs with the modern fabric.
Actually, almost all the furniture has Ardmore fabric on it. That's all velvet.
Feels like it needs to be in a dressing room from the 1930s.
Yes, whilst I'm doing my hair, drinking a martini. Even though it's raining, I'm going to pop out just long enough to show you the view of the river. And the river not only goes around the property, 2 rivers meet just at this point over here. Look at that! I'm pretty torn right now because I want to just sit here and stare at this all day, but I also want to run into the gallery at Ardmore and see all of the latest things I've been working on. What's it going to be, nature or art? Well, I guess the river will still be there later. Beautiful though the river was, the design process was even more exciting. We managed to tear ourselves away and we started just sketching out an initial plan with a really talented artist here called Nick. So Philip started by just describing to him what a surtout is, the whole concept of it. And then we started working out shapes and also what animals we wanted in it.
This is a 19th century one. Yeah. Not exactly what we're going for, but it's more to give another example of what we could have. And this is what I was talking about with the bowl.
Yes.
That could be used for fruit or for flowers.
Okay.
And then you've got the tall candlesticks.
Yeah.
And then it goes down slightly. But
Yes.
That one, to me, doesn't go down enough. I like it. I like a more triangular shape.
Exactly. So usually this is.
Yeah.
Usually this would be down to there, and then this would be down to here.
Yeah, so you've got your fall.
Exactly.
Okay.
As we were showing Nick all of the different types of surtout de table, or table parades, as we are now calling them, we kept coming back to one. And it was this gazebo with a sculpture in the middle. And we loved that form. So we thought how wonderful it would be if instead of the sculpture in the middle, we had a tree in the middle. And then forming the shape of the gazebo, we have 4 giraffes arching their heads towards the tree and eating it in the middle. And that could be our gazebo shape at the center of our table parade, and everything else leads off from that. We're using these as a mock-up. The idea is 4 giraffes arching into a central tree.
So I would like everything to be as much possible as natural habitat. So if you've got birds, then they're with the trees or the plants you find them with, same with animals. There's a lot of French porcelain of Paris, where they often have birds. They have it with the flowers, the birds will be
The natural flowers.
exactly. And then usually at the back of the plate, they'll have written in red the name of the bird and the name of the plant. So I'd like that sort of thing where it's really...
It's real.
Yeah.
So you can actually pick it up and have a look and be like, okay, this is
Exactly.
sycamore.
Yeah.
Or Ficus natalensis.
Let's say that.
Because warthogs are generally more towards the acacias on the outside in the grassy area.
Yeah.
Pangolins generally are in the same kind of areas. Cheetahs are there as well.
Right.
You come more towards the wooded and shade, then you have the lions on the outside of the feature of the fever trees. So rhinos would also be with the acacias out in the grass. And then coming in with the thickets and stuff, then you've got your birds and your giraffe feeding,
Right.
some elephants bashing trees, the monkeys, stuff like that.
That'd be quite... Maybe the number you really nice idea for one of the candlesticks, that it might be a candlestick and the elephant's trying to push it over.
Yeah, that would work nicely.
Faye's just called me over. Apparently it is lunchtime, and she told me that Philip has created the tablescape. Yeah, this is gorgeous.
These plates we used to have at our farmhouse in Bulawayo.
I love them.
And the farm's name was Glen Grey. And the farmhouse burnt down, and then the terrorists took the farm, the dissidents. So we just had our farm taken, and I remembered these plates. I found them in a little junk shop.
So that's your memory, your link to the past.
Of life in Zimbabwe.
It's strange, isn't it, how something as simple as a plate can just transport you.
Philip arranged it like his Omar taught him.
They're joyful, it's lovely.
Little bits of Ardmore.
These are stunning. Love them. Do you always have these in your house then?
They in the lounge. So Philip went around scrounging.
You must have loved every second of it.
These are from my mum with the little Dutch girl
I love
and boy.
the milking.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Mary has brought all of the food today, and you're the reason that you knew about us in the first place. You introduced the Chateau Diaries to Faye, so thank you so much.
We matched the table to Mary's dress.
That's the inspiration of the day. I love the chilies on the batter. I'm going to
get
That's an excellent idea. We should definitely start eating. Oh, this looks so good. I mean, this amazing food here. Lovely people round the table. And the flowers behind us, it's pretty perfect. I just want to show you Faye's extraordinary garden. Oh, and the prettiest butterfly. Look at that. It's absolutely huge. This is the most magical place. I met Faye's gardener, Rosie, this morning, and I've told her, as I'm sure you'll all agree, that this is just the most spectacular collection of roses imaginable. I don't know how she does it. The woman is a genius. So that's what we did on day one, just the concept and working out how many pieces we wanted on the table, the sizes of the pieces, how they would work together, the story that we wanted to tell, this idea of transporting people to Africa. But then on day two, we started thinking about what colours should we use, what patterns, what draws us. So we joined Faye to go and look at some of Ardmore's pieces and to see the whole production process behind them. The studio's just up through here. Let's go and see how Philip and Nick are getting on with the planning. At the moment, we're playing around with what could be in the middle. I think it's too functional, the terrain.
I think it's too
Yeah,
functional.
it should just be art.
I like how everything else is a landscape, and I feel like
And the animal on a landscape plane.
Yeah, it breaks the
taking them
illusion.
into the sky.
Yeah.
But you can see what we can do to bases.
yeah.
So that the base can start to become crocodile and
Yeah, that's wonderful.
water. You see, that's nice. So hoo-hoo in the palm tree.
Now, this palm is our inspiration for the centerpiece.
And a bit of stuff that hangs down
That'd
the
be
palm
lovely.
tree.
And
Okay.
a bit taller than that, if possible.
Taller than the giraffe.
Yeah. They can be nice and high.
Yeah, take them to 56. And then your next one is going to be a fever tree.
Fever tree.
I like that.
With the shape.
I love that. The color of the fever tree. It's so gorgeous. I love the trees.
I'm mad about that. Water, hippo croc.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is quite a scene sort of thing.
Yeah, and a flamingo for the color.
I love the flamingo.
And maybe some water lilies to add a little color as well.
Okay, super.
This is wonderful because what I love is the water lilies giving color.
Yes, because that's going to give the little bit of brightness.
It lifts it.
And I like, as you said, how they're flat coming up.
Yes. It could be the same with the crocodile.
And you said you like the yellow weavers, eh? We could put some little ones into the fever tree.
Great.
That'd be amazing.
Or could the zebra be near the base of the palm tree? So you still got the forward, you've got the height. That's very good.
I like that.
Good idea. I like that. The lion and the leopard, are we going to fit them?
Well, I love what you've drawn here, where you've got the leopards in the trees.
Trees, okay? So, like, I'm going to show you that big vase.
Yeah, this is wonderful. It's just sleeping calmly. Love that. And the tree, everyone reaching up to the tree.
That's exactly the sort of thing that we're talking about.
It's idea. I love the leopard and this lazy
Yeah.
part of the tree.
And he looks sleepy, he looks like he's just like sort of...
So we have this idea for condiment that it looks just like a zebra. So we'll have something here, maybe a monkey. A little something on
Something
top.
on the top, so it just looks like a little
Yeah.
zebra. So you could have lions, a little pride of lions.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be nice? A little cub or something
Yeah.
that's playing.
You see what I mean? It becomes like that.
Yeah.
A disguised pot.
A disguised pot, so he looks sculptural. So that can lift off too.
That idea is wonderful.
So you get a tortoise, but I've done zebra like this.
So the tortoise and the hair. It's almost like it's
Oh,
a
yes.
It is exactly like that.
I'm always joking I'm the tortoise of YouTube. I just keep plodding along.
And so,
Cute is that?
It's very cute.
so the animals are a whole box.
Okay.
So inspirational.
That's exactly.
Here's a tortoise with a
That he is perfect. Just perfect. Whilst we're here, we're not just working on the Chateau de Table. I've been given a very important commission from the elusive Nick, who years ago, when we came to Ardmore, because Nick and I would come here whenever we couldn't afford much. I managed to get one Christmas decoration, and Nick bought one bowl, which ever since has been one of his most precious possessions in the world. And he's called it Mavis because underneath there's always the name of the sculptor and the artist was Mavis. So he's referred to the bowl as Mavis all these years, and Mavis has been chipped. So Nick's brought her all the way to South Africa and given her to me because the great thing here at Ardmore is that if you've bought a piece from them and you break it or you chip it, you can bring it back for repair. So Mavis is about to go to the doctors.
It's a dear one. It's a Samantha.
Oh, is Samantha here?
Yeah.
That's amazing. You sculpted this.
Yeah.
My best friend's favorite thing in the whole world. Like, he loves it so much.
And it's painted by Mavis, which is Punch's sister. That's Mavis.
That's Mavis.
And there they're using their ice trays painting. And it's a wonderful plaque with all the artists.
Yeah, that's
The bird.
beautiful. Nick's going to be
The
so
bee
happy
painting.
to see Mavis.
And all these beautiful designs that are on here come from beadwork and basketing patterns. I love the tongue. Sort of a croc chameleon, isn't it?
Ah, you're the doctor.
Yes, I am.
We urgently need your help.
Mavis does.
Is that a crocodile or a chameleon?
Chameleon.
You sure? It's got teeth. We've got to build a little piece there, and we've got to put that in there.
Oh, that was a nice clean break, that one.
Chris is amazing.
That holds so fast.
Yeah, this is
just hold
amazing.
it.
That's an accelerator. It just goes zoop.
There she goes. In the operating theatre. Ardmore is a hive of activity. There are people working on everything, everywhere. This is the sculpture studio with just the most extraordinary pieces being made. You must have a lot of patience.
There's so many beautiful things to look at. I mean, everywhere you look, there's just another piece of inspiration, honestly.
So we're just wandering around. Look at this.
This one.
This is very inspirational. The delicacy of it. And the bookends. So here we have Elephant's Bottom. I love it because it's a bookend, not for little books, but for huge, beautiful coffee table books. And here's the front with the monkey reading a book.
And the elephant flipping the page.
That's pretty useful having your own elephant to hold your book open for you.
And that's stunning.
You're obsessed with pangolins.
Oh, that's so adorable.
Faye has made a gift for Philip. I can't get over it. It's Lancelot. I mean, it's perfect.
Isn't it?
It's just him.
Sweet too. Well, he was just so special to me when I stayed with you.
Thank you so much.
It's a pleasure.
Oh, it's perfect. This is the painting studio. You can see everyone here doing the most meticulous work. The talent here is extraordinary in the level of detail. Look at that lion. It's just extraordinary. So you're showing where the glaze would be
And
nice.
obviously a cachepot has to have glaze on the inside for wear and tear. But a sculpture like this, we always glaze the inside for the candle. And then I've got to make decisions. So I love leaving dry this fantastic pattern.
Yes.
So I'll do the froggy. So it's a little bit of wet, dry, wet, dry, wet, dry. And then I'll do the leaves. We'll do the leaves, the froggy, the froggy. I like glazing the horns always.
It is now 2 days since Faye showed where she would like the glaze on those pieces, and they are about to come out of the kiln. So you'll be able to see how that glaze worked, but also the total difference in colour. Those colours look very pastel, and the artists have to know that all the time as they're using colours. They look different once they've been fired. So let's see how they're looking. So this is the pre-pastel-y sort
This
of
is
colours.
really- yeah,
Still beautiful.
amazing.
I mean,
Oh,
Yes.
gorgeous, but very pale.
Yeah. Completely
So
different.
now we're going to show you how it intensifies. We undo the kiln. This is the most, scary part because sometimes it can overfire and the whole kiln's a bugger up or something could have blown up.
And this one looks perfect.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Oh, the colours are beautiful.
Colours.
So you can see the intensity of the glass, the glaze, the silica on pieces, and here we've left the lines, a little bit of glaze there, and then this matte sort of wet finish.
It's like magic, isn't it?
I'm always excited to open a kiln, and we always say a little prayer. So we often do the handle. It feels better on the hand glazed.
Right.
But
It's still warm.
It's still warm. You can put your tea in.
Oh, yeah, ready for tea.
And then later we'll decide, would a touch of gold just lift it, catch the light? So everything is another process. So if you do gold luster on top of that, that's another fourth firing.
Okay.
So, there's that wonderful saying is time is luxury and it's not expensive, it's costly.
Right.
Because there's so much love and time for them. There's
That's
some
lovely too.
Oh, gosh, that I love.
Yeah.
That I really
Aren't
love.
those lovely?
They're really nice.
They are
And the
beautiful.
plants, fantastic. Crocodile. And little
Candles
froggies
as
all
well.
over them.
They're fantastic.
Yeah, isn't that beautiful? There's your colours, Stephanie.
Yes, it's the colours we've been talking about.
You can see how some of this matte finish is so lovely, and we've just learned through the years to leave some of it, just keeps it that play, even the giraffe. So it intensifies, but it doesn't look too.
Mavis is also ready. So we are about to see the new, improved Mavis ready to go home to Nick.
All beautifully. I mean, you wouldn't even know.
I can't see where it was.
No, you can't even know.
How does Chris do it?
He's been an amazing person. He's run the studio up in the Berg. He's been a thrower, and all this has to be painted again. So, I mean, you can't see at all.
No, you just can't tell. I love that so much here because Ardmore are investment pieces. They do cost a lot of money. And I think it's incredibly reassuring to know that when you're buying a piece like that, you will keep it for life. It can be repaired if it needs to be. After the most exciting and inspirational couple of days here, it's time for us to go back to the beach house. So we'll be seeing Mummy, Percy and Jerry tonight. And we're just thinking we should take a little something with us because every time we come here, we try to upgrade Mummy's house a little bit. So she has a beautiful Ardmore tablecloth, but she hasn't got any napkins. So this is Mummy's tablecloth, isn't it? With that gorgeous red giraffe. One of my favourite parts of it.
Me too. That looks like it matches.
That
This looks
pops,
like
doesn't it?
Together.
The crocodiles really pop.
What I like about this one as well, which is the same as one you've got at home, is that you've got the scenes. You've got a crocodile, and then you got one with a monkey.
Monkey. Very
So that
clever.
not everyone has got the same.
Lovely. So we've chosen the napkins, but there's one final touch for the dining table that's coming home with us. And it's 2 of the candlesticks that we actually saw coming out of the kiln, because it felt very special to be there when those pieces came into the light of day for the first time. And there were a pair of candlesticks with beautiful hornbill birds on them. And I know Mummy loves birds, so I think they're perfect. You cannot get fresher from the kiln than these. And they are coming home with us today.
Do you remember you showed me the mushrooms?
Yes.
And the little vegetables at Lalande? So you inspired me, so now you must add one of the better quality ones to your collection.
But imagine how bad our other mushrooms are going to look now next to an Ardmore mushroom.
I like that one. What do you
That's
think,
my
Stephanie?
favourite.
It's oh,
Thank
look
you.
underneath it.
That's
I
so
love
kind of
that
you.
with the pink
Yes.
gills.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, that's
Bessie
beautiful.
did that.
This is it. It's time to leave Ardmore. But the great thing is we're going straight back to Mummy, Percy and Jerry, so we'll be having dinner with them tonight. And Faye's given us this gorgeous hippo bowl as a piece of blue and white for the new kitchen. This is a sign. Keep believing, the kitchen will come. And this is a coincidence, but I've just seen it was made in October 2020. It's exactly as old as our love.
I love it. And Faye's given me this plate, which I'm really excited about. Well, one, because it's beautiful. And the second reason is because these are some of the colours that we'll be using for the table parade. So it's really exciting to start planning a little bit what we need.
Yeah, so you can look at which plates go with
Exactly.
these colours, what we can use with it.
It's because I'm so excited, honestly. I can't wait. It's going to take a year, I think, until we have it at Lalande, but it's going to be fantastic.
It's going to take a long time to make all of the individual pieces, but they promised us that here they're going to be filming each piece as they're working on it and sending us the footage so that I can give you updates in the months to come and we can follow the creation of this table parade together. Home to Mama?
Yes, in time for dinner.
Woohoo!
Missed you so much.
Oh, yeah, Mummy's missed me so much she's not even here when I get back.
But now that you're back, have you had a good time?
Fantastic. Oh, fantastic. We'll tell you all about it.
Oh.
Well. The dirty stop-outs are back. Did you have a good barbecue?
It was wonderful, yes. Well done, Mr. Baxter.
So we've got you actually 2 different sets of napkins, because you didn't have any napkins.
Oh.
Monkeys and crocodiles.
I love the crocodiles, yes.
So you've got 8 of these. And we've also got you 8 of these, so you can choose which ones you want.
Oh, that's
Pangolin and zebra.
beautiful.
That is my
They
favourite.
are.
And they go well together with your table. We checked it there.
Yes.
So you can alternate them or you can just use one set or the other.
They are beautiful.
The green and gold, I think,
So you
is.
suddenly
Yeah.
become all set for entertaining. We've got you something else about more as well.
Oh, no.
I know we're cruel to you.
Fine, no, you're right. We'll keep them, that's okay.
Oh, my goodness me, isn't that adorable?
So we chose these for a very special reason. We saw them come out of the kiln for the first time and they were still warm when we picked them up.
Oh.
So you're one of the first people, I think you're one of about maybe 4 people on the planet to have touched them.
It's a pair, Isabel.
Eh? Oh, my goodness me. They're beautiful, darling. I love them.
So they're for your table.
Oh.
Mummy is incredibly happy. It's lovely to be home. And now I am going to sleep. Probably until the day after tomorrow. But if I do wake up tomorrow, I'll see you in tomorrow night's video.